Welcome to Daywave Radio. How's everyone doing today? Good? I'm not super great. I woke up with a headache. There's nothing fucking worse than waking up with a headache. It's terrible. I woke up with a pretty bad headache. I took ibuprofen. We'll see. We'll see how I do. We'll see how I do. But I hope you guys are doing well. I mean, that's important to me as your friend that you're doing well. Yeah, people have either been digging the Sonic music or hating the Sonic music. There's been like no middle ground. Drink coffee. It's coffee. I'm not a big coffee dude. I took ibuprofen. That should work. I'll drink some coffee later. I drink a lot of coffee. I'm not a big coffee guy. I did trim my disgusting neck though. Look at that. See? Look at human again. Anyway, I don't have a lot of stuff. I'll be honest with you here, guys. I don't have a bunch of stuff today. I was doing stuff yesterday. I didn't have time to I know Asian sent me some stuff, and we got a couple people that are live, but I don't have a lot of things. But you know, that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad show. I mean, that could still be a great show. Let's see, what is this? I'm trying to pull up what Asian sent me here. Let me see here. Hold on. Is this it? I don't know anymore. Give me a fucking second, all right? No, that's not it. God damn it. Asian, just post what you sent me in the chat. It'll be easier. Just post it right here in the chat. I don't want to have to go back and forth. But yes. Thank you for the people that tuned in to Hippo Juice yesterday. That was nice too. What about H3 Heavy? I don't care about him having a kid. He's still a fucking loser. On the upside, he already has a baby clothes. That Teddy Fresh stuff for him. So do me a favor. Post a link. I don't care. Post a link in here. It's fine. I don't care about it. Have I seen the new Blues doll? Oh boy, have I. But here, I'll pull it up because I think we should watch it together. I love it. I thought it was great, and I'm sure we'll play it on ROTC today, but I need to, let me see. Do I have it here already? I already have it. Oh, perfect. I'm already set up for this. Bam. Full screen. Let's see here. Ba-bam. All right, here it is. Meet the proud boy from down under. All right, let me just open this up so I have this ready next so I don't lose it in the chat. People are like, hey, Big Bear, why do you keep banning people? Big Bear? I think Owen Benjamin's a flat earther now, by the way, which is even weirder. Anyway, real quick, our friend, the Dusty Bogan, is here. He's queer. Get used to it. Let's watch Blues Doll video.
Bloody hell, mate. Well, last year my mate made me this knife. It's so funny. How funny is Dundee? It's like, you call that a knife? This is a knife. You know what I mean? This knife my mate made me by hand, right?
Right.
And I killed a pig with it at Christmas time. And I haven't washed it yet. Still got a bit of blood on there and that.
That's
Yo,
good.
Boys.
Listen to the ice.
To Gavin McInnes.
The ice is the best part.
Faithful leader. All the boys down in Australia. And, you know, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. I love that he has a work belt on.
He's stood down.
I'm officially disassociating myself.
Wow, man, she's getting good. That Gavin looks good.
We are not an extremist group. I quit.
It's all spin. Proud Boys Australia, how you can find us. Go to your app store, get your MeWe social media app, right? Once you're on there, we can have a chat, do your first degree video. All you have to do is record yourself saying, hi, my name is the Dusty Bogan. I'm a proud Western chauvinist. I will not apologise for the creation of the modern world.
That's all you got to do?
Eh? And I ate that pig for my 30th. It's bloody delicious. The Bogan. I say the Dusty Bogan is the most hated of all people on the earth. The left hate the Dusty Bogan.
They do.
You know, you look at, they hate the Bogan, the larrikin, because they're Dundee was a legend, mate. Remember how he did like that, was it? And he tamed the animals? That's what he said. And they said that's when he's transphobic. Dundee was transphobic. Well,
there you go. Dundee was transphobic. Bluesdoll again, crushing it. Bluesdoll again, crushing it. Man, she's getting better. I feel like we do too much stuff now. We're just throwing too much stuff to Bluesdoll to put together for us. All right. Let's see, what is this? Okay. Fucking Frozen Asian sent me this. This is the Ace family. I don't know who the Ace family is, but apparently the Ace family, okay? Buys girl a lollipop at an adult toy shop. All right, so let's see this. This is a kid in an adult toy shop. I'm assuming this is what it is. So let's see if we're gonna get angry. God, I already have a headache, so let's see.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What are you trying to get to? You love what? Oh God.
Wait a second. Why is there a kid in an adult? First off, I want to know, is this an adult toy shop? Because why would they let the kid in? I'm wondering if this is like a Spencer's, like at the mall with a gag gifts, but I don't think it's a Spencer because I hear a door dinging. So at a mall, it would just be open. There's a lot going on here, folks. Is there a description? No big deal. Most stores have adult sections now, even Amazon. I assume this was at a Spencer since they usually have adult section in their stores, which has always been very odd to me since they sell pretty much the same crap as on top. If the child is innocent, of course. Okay. That's what I said. I thought it was maybe a Spencer, but I hearing the ding, and that leads me to believe that it's not a Spencer's because at malls, they just have gates that stay open the whole time. It's, you know what I mean? So why would there be a ding unless somebody is what? Look, okay. I'm putting it up. I rewinded it. Relax. Look, I have a headache. Everyone fucking relax on me, all right? Okay? Don't give me attitude, all right? People are like, hey, Dandy Bear, why are you banning people? Let's start this again.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What are you trying to get to? You love what? Oh God. You don't need.
I don't think this is an adult store. I think it might be one of those because this bitch mug here leads me to believe that it is probably like a Spencer's or a gag store. They still, yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Oh God. You don't need that. Come here. Show Catherine what you have in your hand. Show.
Okay, but here's the thing, folks. Not to sound like Rich Voss. Here's the thing. I understand walking with kid with Spencer's. I understand that it'd be funny, the kid pointing it out. I find it weird that you started recording. It's like you made her do it again. But whatever. Why would you buy it for her? Like, this is where definitely poison based off the shape. You're right, Doc. Why would you buy it for her? Like, that's the thing. Why would you buy it for her? Like, I get, look, I even understand, like, I'm not just like, oh, fucking everything's degenerate. I understand it's funny, a kid walking up and seeing that and going, oh, look, it's a lollipop. Why would you buy it for her?
Catherine, show her. She said it's a lollipop.
Oh, man, and she's doing the licking thing. Why is that funny to you? In that situation, be like, look, I'm going to buy you a lollipop, but not that one. And make up some excuse and buy her a lollipop at another store. Let her have a regular lollipop. That's fucking weird, man. Fuck you, Asia. Now my headache's worse. What the fuck, dude? This is really bad.
She said it's a lollipop. Are you really making me buy this lollipop right now? You really want it? Yeah. Oh, God.
Are you making me buy it? Yeah, you're right. This is definitely a Spencer's. Listen to the music and stuff. Yeah, this adult toy shop thing is misleading, but I don't think that's the problem. I mean that is a problem, but it's why are you buying this for her and filming it? You're gonna let her eat that in public? You should be arrested. That better be her older brother. No, even if it is her, CB Modern, even if it is her brother, it's fucking gross. What kind of piece of shit's her brother? I was the oldest brother in my family. I wouldn't have thought this was fucking funny, you know?
It's gonna be 7. Please, bro, put that in a bag right now.
Yeah, I think maybe it's her older brother. Maybe you might be right. But this still doesn't make it any less gross. What kind of older brother does that? You know?
Keep that in the bag forever. Do not show that to anybody, okay? That's your little secret.
That's your little secret. Do you understand how pedophilic this is? Do you understand how this is a secret? Don't tell anybody. You understand what example you're setting? This isn't good. And this is the other problem. It's not even a thing of buying or just grow. You film it, so now it's on the internet forever. What the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of fucking person are you? This is really gross, man. This is actually very gross.
Guys, I'm in so much trouble.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to find out. This, I'm assuming, Puerto Rican guy. Let's see.
Guys, I'm in so much trouble. But she said she was going to steal it if I didn't buy it, so better me buy it.
She said she's going to steal it if I don't buy it. How? If you couldn't even reach it, you fucking liar. She couldn't reach it. You had to grab it for her. Again, by the way, looking at him still doesn't answer my question if that's her older brother or her dad. Because, I mean, who knows? It could still be her dad, right? Dennis, your dick. Streamlabs.com/Daywave Radio, by the way. You want to help me out? Text-to-speech is on. Social media uploads. This guy, man, you had to make me mad fucking immediately. The fuck, dude? I like Space Jew has a Ferengi as the avatar. Dope. That's very funny. How did she see in the first place? Exactly. This is all set up. Hey, bro, just sexualizing a child for clicks, yo. No hate. Look at this motherfucker. What the fuck? Making excuse. She was going to steal it? How? She's a little kid. You know how you stop a kid from stealing? You go, you're not. And you pick her up and you walk out. Of course he pointed it out to her.
Buy it, so better me buy it. Thanks for buying it. You really have to take that lollipop?
Yes. Can I show you? Look.
Dude, are you really trying to make a viral video out of this? To be fair, why does Spencer get a pass for big? I don't get it. Look, I'm not agreeing with it. I understand that Spencer's has those things. But to be fair, if you walk into a Spencer's, nothing at a Spencer's is for a toddler. It's all gag gifts and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like taking a kid into Victoria's Secret and buying her a thong. It's like, Victoria's Secrets isn't for kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like, well, at least it wasn't used to be. Who fucking knows now? The fact that he's trying to be funny about this. Yeah, the clerk should have stopped this. But no, not really. Like, why? The fucking minimum wage teenager working at a Spencer's, why would they put themselves in that position? Did he human traffic her after this? Probably. You're fucking right, Moonward. He probably did. Now get in the van. Look the fake overacting. Oh, I can't believe it. You're filming yourself, stupid. How are you filming a reaction of yourself, you fucking liar? You're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit human being. And again, I might be wrong. I'm usually not. I might be wrong. But looking at the haircut, the kind of earrings, and the eyebrows being done, because Puerto Rican men do their eyebrows, which is really weird. I'm going to assume this is a Puerto Rican guy. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably not, though.
I promise you something. Don't show nobody that lollipop, okay?
Don't tell anybody or you'll get in trouble too. Do you see that's what this is? Do you see that's what this is? The Ace family. He's the dad. All right. Oh, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking... Oh, let's finish playing this. I found the page. I hate you, Frozen Asian. Let's finish this off. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, put that away. Put that lollipop away.
Oh, it's picking out! Yay!
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Catherine's sister is a savage. What do you... Oh.
All right. So now you saw that. So I just searched on YouTube for the Ace family because that's what this is, the Ace family. I just searched for them. 15 million subscribers. 15 million subscribers. No, I think that's his kid because there's here. Look, see, this is from a day ago. Someone told me love was only 15 million subscribers. Look at this. Look at this, you piece of shit. You fucking pretending to be a good dad. You're fucking garbage. You're a garbage human being. You're putting your kids out there, your daughter out there with a fucking dick-shaped lollipop to exploit her, what, to get a couple more subs? 15 million isn't enough? Huh? You fucking piece of shit. You fucking human garbage. Fucking human garbage. 15 million. No, I know YouTube is a fucking den of softcore porn and a hive of softcore porn for pedophiles. I get that. But this is supposed to be a cute little thing about, this is supposed to be a cute little channel about a family. This isn't an Elsa Gate video. The fuck is wrong with these people? What the fuck is... Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, my God. I'm fucking livid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look at this. All these dumb things. All of these dumb things to get a couple more views. To get a couple more views. These people are fucking garbage. I can't seem to find the dick video on their page. It's almost like they took it down because of all the backlash. Do you think maybe they took it down because of all the backlash? Piece of shit human beings that they are. The fuck is your problem? The fuck is your problem? What is this? Oh, this guy's just talking about it. Sorry, I thought it was something else. You go to a Spencer's, you buy her and you think it's hilarious. You think it's funny. I need to know more about these people. Give me a second. There's got to be a wiki if they're that big. Instagram, Twitter. The Ace family, Austin, the guy's 26. His daughter, his wife is 24. Better known online as the Ace family, are the American YouTube couple from Los Angeles, California. They upload videos and blah, blah, blah. Having the YouTube... Okay, but I'm trying to find out what they are. Personal life. Austin is former NCAA guard who committed to the St. Louis University men's basketball in Missouri. He also participated in other sports. He began his spouse, Catherine, blah, blah, blah. In February, it was announced that Catherine was expecting a second child. I mean, there's nothing. I'm trying to find more info, but I mean, that's pretty much... It's not his kid nor his sister. Creepy uncle motherfucker. So is it the wife's sister? He said Catherine is the wife. He said Catherine's sister. So the wife's sister? And by the way, I bet you the other stuff is terrible too. Let's just watch another video. Let's watch another video. Let's watch another video of this piece of shit.
Prank Catherine. It's been a while now since I pranked her, so she will not be expecting anything. And today's a perfect day because her and Elle are out Christmas shopping for me, and she thinks I'm out Christmas shopping for her. So she has no idea what.
Fake. Fake. I'm already telling you right now. These are fake. Anyone that buys this fucking bullshit is fucking retarded. These are fake already. It's already fake. I'm already telling you this bullshit's fake. It is. This is fucking fake bullshit.
What she has coming. So some of you guys may know I got this big ass teddy bear for Catherine's birthday a couple months back, and ever since I got it, it's been in the same spot. Really gonna. Ooh.
Fake. Look how funny he is.
Big. Life.
He should be killed. And by the way, how do you marry the only Hispanic chick with no butt on top of all that? On top of all that, how do you marry the only Hispanic chick with no ass? Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's fake. This is fake. I'm already telling you, 90% of couples, 90% of couples that do these prank things, they're fake. They're not real. They're not real. They're fake. They do this all the time. All the time you see these prank things, they know what's happening. They're doing it for the fucking clicks. It's not fucking real. There's no fucking way. It's fucking bullshit. Man, that made me angry. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Frozen. I appreciate it. Legal, go stud this Latina. You go find her, Legal. What a fucking, you know what disgusting that is to take your kid, to take your fucking kid to or your niece, which makes it weirder. Look, she couldn't reach it, and she said she was going to steal it. And this is so hilarious that this little girl is holding a fucking... this little girl is holding a cock candy. That's hilarious to you? That's funny? You piece of shit? Man, that made me mad. All right, let's see what the fuck else is going on. Oh no, I'm playing it today on ROTC. Don't worry about that. That's gonna happen. All right, we got somebody else. We got somebody else rocking here. Let's see who we could play with today. Because like I said, I don't got much stuff today. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, here we go. The Secret to Life. Okay, so this is a Kelly Lunt.
I don't want to start drinking again. I don't want to start drinking again. Let go of that thought because it's not about that. It's about what is it that sober gives you? What does sober give you, Amy? I'll feel in control. I'll feel like I'm empowered. I'll feel like I can just enjoy life again. I'll feel like I can have a relationship again. I'll feel like I can. Has sucked so much. So I did a little bit of a release. I call them orgasmic epiphanies.
What?
Because not all inner child work and growing and healing has to be painful. It could be
what?
Fuck, my mom did suck growing up. It sucked so bad growing up in that environment. Yada yada. Love.
Did your mom suck or are you terrible?
Made her the person she was. So I love her. I forgive her. That doesn't negate the fact that a lot of it sucked for me. Don't dismiss yourself. That's the biggest advice I could give you, Amy. Any questions on that? Amy, well done. Stick with it. My mom is fun. You're sober. You can do it. I love it. You guys are just awesome. This community that we have, guys, is awesome because we're all so positive. We're also encouraging.
Yeah.
One day
Get
at
ready.
a time.
Really? Get ready. We'll fix that.
So you also want to notice, Amy, what's
We'll fix
everything that you get to do while you're sober. So when I was
Let's
like,
fix the
I
positivity.
didn't
What do you
eat,
think?
like,
It's not
a
mundane,
fucking
Matt.
2-pound burrito. I can walk right now with my stomach feeling like it's about to burst and my stomach is gonna like be emptied everywhere on the whole planet. I can walk around like, hey, walking around, I could see the trees. Oh, I feel like I'm hearing the birds for the very first time.
This is every woman sitting at a Starbucks. This is what this is. This is the. I bet you she has crystals.
It was in Goddess Gathering with me. Hey, Inspirational, thanks for sharing your spiritualism guide to the.
Oh, they deleted Reddy's.
This is the funnest way you guys have ever had it.
They didn't delete mine though. Why did you use Control AA? That was
What do
fine.
you recommend for affirmations to get a job? I mean, same thing, MB. I want a job. I don't want a job. I want a job. I don't want a job. Because there might be a part of you that doesn't want a job because
I don't want a job because I want to be a lazy slut who's in bed, still laying in bed at 10:30 a.m.
you want to take care of yourself. Yes. There's a part of you that's like, no, if I work, then that means I'll never have fun. Like, you got to love the part of you that doesn't want to have fun. I want a job. I don't want a job. I want a job. I don't want a job. I want a lover. I don't want a lover. I want a luxury car. I don't want a luxury car. Because you want to love both sides of you. You love that of you that wants it. And you got
I was timed out. I'm timed out,
folks.
folks.
Afraid of it, that feels insecure about it. You got to love both. That will neutralize it. So just allow it in.
You should want a job.
Exactly.
Why are you still in bed? Tessa asked.
I close that door and I know my
Nice earrings. You fucking. You know her earrings look like the back end of tranquilizer darts.
Close that door. I close that door to that chapter of my life. That chapter of my life is one
What the fuck is she talking about? Someone put a cock lollipop in this whore's mouth.
Things that no longer feel good to me. At the time, they felt good to me. At the time, they provided relief.
Does she ever shut her mouth?
They no longer provide relief. So I thank them. I love them for the time of my life that they served, that they were part of.
First off, downvote that shit because this is your typical liberal lefty bullshit talking points. Are you a barista? Tofu McBear asked. My first world problem. CIA Bear says, get out of bed and take a shower, go work, and get off of YouTube. You sound like a poet.
20, when you're 30, when you're 40. So if there's a phase of your life where drinking or binge eating or whatever.
Wow, they're just deleting you guys so fast. But good morning, beautiful. Carlos Navarro in the house.
With those burritos.
Wash your penis, Dog Munch says.
I was trying to show myself love. There was the learn behavior.
Oh my God, this lady doesn't stop talking.
House. If you ate
Did you time me out, you fucking asshole? I didn't even say anything.
I was taught from an early age, if you eat too much, that's giving them a compliment. Yeah, the first couple times when I was like 22 at college,
you eat too much.
And I'd go over to their houses and they would say, "Oh, Kelly, isn't that going to hurt your belly?" I was like, "But I'll let you know, I really like the food." They were like, "You can just tell us you liked it and say thank you." I was like, "Oh, that's it? I don't eat 2 plates?" Like, dude, I've had some awkward conversations about
okay. So the reason she's fat and the reason she eats so much is because she doesn't want to look. You fucking liar. You're making excuses. Anyone that listens to this woman should be fucking deported.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys, be nice. There's no way to treat a woman. She will acknowledge it. Trust me.
Aw, that was so sweet. Thank you. Makes that gratitude, guys. It's not. I'm
so many deleted messages, guys.
Alexa alarm. Do you guys hear it going off?
An alarm for what? To remind yourself to put your tampon in? Like, what the fuck do have to do today?
Get going. Just got some release breathing techniques. Don't feed the negative recurrent thoughts. He has parasites. The more you starve them, the more they we can die away. Oh, that's interesting.
There's a woman?
Oh, we had a message deleted. Oh, by just learning. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could delete comments. What'd they say? God, now I want to know what they said. Oh, now I want to know what they said. Oh, what's Sawali doing? Oh, I want to know what they said now. Oh my God.
Yes, this is great. This is great.
What? Look at all these other comments.
This is great.
What are they getting deleted for? What are they saying?
This is great.
Ready Roosevelt. I was on drugs and alcohol. Future video. What are all these people? Who are all these people? Illegal Latino heat? No, new Nancy. Oh, a new Nancy. Hello, new Nancy. I like new Nancys. Kelly've helped me a lot, and you don't even know it now.
I love that now they're just, dude, fucking troll tsunami.
Amy, that was what those affirmations and stuff. That was just affirmations that
Dog Bunch. Anthony Cumia sent us here.
It's kind of like sharing what I did. I was sharing what I did to heal myself.
Oh, she's terrible at pretending. I agree with you.
Like, did I give you the, hey, here's what I did? Yes, so I helped. But
deleted. Like, you did deleted.
Because sometimes I'll tell people what I did. I'll maybe do a little energy work with them or whatever. And like, they don't move.
They're like, hey, Big Bear. Hey, Big Bear, why don't you like crystals? And I'm like, banned? You know, it's like, why don't you meditate, Big Bear? Banned?
To being okay with valuing yourself more, to be okay with loving yourself. Everyone who's watching this video is you're really opening a door to a new way to living life.
Oh, yes, I am.
Feeling good, a new way to loving yourself. It's all about that. Trolls. Damn, I got that many trolls. Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, Just Learning, there's a part of me that's super curious, like, what were these trolls saying? But then there's another part of me that's in so much appreciation that you came on when I came on, that you were this whole time. Because if they were saying something mean like, oh, you're fat, what are you doing? I gotta admit, that wouldn't have felt good. So thank you for deleting those messages. I'm fully trusting that there's a lot of trust we got going on here, Just Learning. Totally trusting that you're gonna everyone.
She'll read our stuff though. You're fucking ruining her already. She's already
it will
completely.
Get through.
She eats trolls for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. More Blue Eye says.
Are there really that many trolls on here? Holy shit! They're all just deleted.
How do you have 6.8 thousand subscribers and only had 10 people in there when we came in? Like, I don't understand these numbers.
You can't avoid or get away completely.
Dealing the message will make you any less of
a. Feel around them.
I couldn't read it. Sorry.
This sucks. I feel like they're inconsistent. I feel like I never know what they want. So first off, admit it, because like an alcoholic, it's got to admit it has the problem. Admit, I don't like this. It doesn't feel good. It's so much work to have to think about, are they the yes today or are they the no today? Like, I don't know which one they are today. I don't like that. I like consistency. I now call in and manifest.
I said, I admit you look like Andy Richter.
Feel better.
See, I'm helping. Like, I'm also, are my stuff showing up, by the way?
Be a nice way to start.
Let me know if my stuff's showing up.
Queen. I'm so glad you liked it.
Queen.
I love myself 3 times a day. Oh, heck yeah. She eats trolls for breakfast.
And lunch and dinner.
And dinner.
Because you're fat. He's making a fat joke.
Crystals? Oh, yeah. Phil, rewatch this. I showed you all about
Of course. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
About my, like, rose quartz wand that I was rubbing my heart chakra earlier. Oh, yeah.
Her heart chakra.
Gemstone healing. What is this pointless rambling all about exactly? Hey, leave that comment. So check it out. If you find this pointless and it's not helpful, you got to ask yourself, why are you spending your time on something that you find useless? So guys, I hope no, you got to leave that comment. Let that comment be there.
Okay, here, ask, but because I can't, because she banned me. Can somebody tell it, please, for me, that the point of being in here is to make fun of her and make us laugh, which activates my healing chakras?
That's a really good learning lesson for people.
Is it? Who are you with your community college degree? What learning lesson are you going to teach me, you ugly bitch?
But the reason why it's okay, guys, it's because I'm not useless.
You know what people are useless? The ones have to remind themselves that they're useless. You have a healing chakra wand. You're fucking useless. You're a piece of shit. And you know what? You're basic.
Thinks you're overweight. You're just not.
I think Carlos sent these trolls here to make fun and laugh. Kelly, explain trolls, please. This is great. Oh, dude, listen, the best part about this is that she's trying to be like, this doesn't get to me. Like, she's doing like, whatever, you guys are the dummies. It's killing her inside. How do you have 6.8 thousand subscribers and only 10 people when I popped in? It doesn't make sense to me.
It's a pretty, like, that's just disgusting. So why?
You know who are the ones who are useless? The ones who have to tell themselves they aren't useless. Carlos Navarro of Monsters of the Morning is a real piece of garbage. What exactly you're teaching anyone about anything, poop dog, in the chat?
You have to ask yourself, why are you spending your time to intentionally say something that's trying to hurt someone?
Because it makes me laugh. Like, I'll answer your question. It makes me laugh.
Oh, you thought you could sing? Oh, you look pretty fine, pretty hot and tempting, or like any sexual
Who the fuck talks like that? Are you in a 90s rap video? Who the fuck?
Ask yourself, how good does it feel to be saying something to try to hurt someone?
Good. Feels
You're not
actually
feeling
great.
good.
No, I feel awesome. Actually, my headache's going away.
You're not feeling good. So my favorite way to handle
my headache's going away actually because this has been so good. This made up for the boner thing earlier.
It must suck.
My headache feels better.
It must suck because it must suck to be them.
Hold on, you're
like kind of helping them realize like, hey,
you're not helping me. You're helping.
Wake up. Hey, mean person, wake up.
Wake me up then. Let's see.
You're in pain.
Let's see. Now I'm in this.
Wow.
Now I'm in this. Now I'm in.
Do you feel good saying that?
Yes.
Because they can't feel good saying that.
Yes, I do. But I already said I do feel good.
You know what I mean, guys?
No, I don't. I feel great. I feel awesome, as a matter of fact. Give me a second. I'm coming in with my alt. Coming in hot with my alt.
Kelly, explain troll space. A troll is a bully. A troll is just the modern day word for bully. A troll is an online bully. That's all it is.
Here, hold on. Yes. This makes me feel great because laughing at crazy people who believe that rocks make them feel better brings joy to my life. Bam. ROTC that motherfucker. There it goes. Coming in hot. Oh, they deleted me before she even read it. Keep deleting them. Look, she's completely lost her stupid train of thought. It's her fucking beat poetry train of thought, this dumb bitch. Ruining her. Your positive attitude's not working anymore, guys. You're breaking her chakra with your words.
I'm not useless. A useless person.
Yeah, perfect. Nailed it. Nailed it. Thank you. Good one.
Hey, but we got baller moderators in the house. I'm guessing
baller moderators in the house. Okay, black boyfriend.
The universe shall reward their efforts. Just learning.
You must be moving mountains for trolls to come here. No, you are a mountain. And the reason that we're here is not because someone's moving mountains. The reason we're here is because we're bored and we're making fun of you. Because I didn't have prep.
Attracting and treating other people poorly, like holy fuck, there's just a lot of being treated not good in your area.
This is gonna be fun. This is fun already.
Call that karma. It's like, fuck, man, I wouldn't want to walk a day in their shoes. It feels good saying I'm in pain. Yeah, Amy, it does feel better, right? It's like, damn, my ankles hurt. Because then once you admit it,
that's cursing. Demonetized.
To your body, Amy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, why do you hurt? And then your body might start telling you, hey, do you remember when you kept doing those push-ups or those burpees?
There's no way you do push-ups or burpees, all right? All right? You eat push-pops and burp. You don't do push-ups and burpees.
From pain for a long time. And then I finally sat and asked it. I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm like way too young to be having like sciatic problems and all that.
Fibromyalgia?
And my body was like, hey, do you remember when you were training for that half marathon and you ran it? Like,
she ran a half marathon? Was it a chicken wing eating marathon?
Like that it hurt, it wasn't for us, and you kept doing it. I'm like, oh damn, I'm sorry. I had to apologize to my body for like 2 months. And slowly,
I think you should apologize to anyone that's had to see your body for 2 months. Push pops and burping. Thank you, Thumos. Fucking nice. Oh, it's gone.
You're doing great. Oh, thank you for the
Everybody should smash the like button. All 30 people in the chat, please drop a... Ew! Yeah. What was that? What arms are those? Yeah, everyone should really smash the dislike button.
You must be moving mountains for these trolls to come out here. Heck
no, you are a mountain. I already said it. Did God smite us with AIDS? Oh, my God. Push-ups and burpees in the name of my ska band. We had to kick our harmonic player out because he was a pedophile. Gun.
Some people
this is hilarious. Guys, you guys are the best fans on the planet.
They're like, if you're going to go big, you got to be ready for that. I was like, all right, I'm ready for it. So this is like my first kind of taste of it. And how wonderful and safe.
You're not going big. You have how do you again, man, how do you have 6,000 subscribers and only 10 people were watching when you came in? Like, I don't get it. Like my channel, but fucking, this is my backup. Day away from other channels, zucked. 317, I think. And I have a decent audience.
Oh, shit.
I don't understand how my shitty channel, my shitty numbered channel is doing this to you. Oh, my God, these haters just saw themselves. Fucking haters, man. Clickety-clack.
I get when you block all I kind of start focusing on the block comments and then read them.
You're doing it. Because here's the thing. Even though the comments are deleted, she could hit view comment. Look. This is so great. This is amazing.
Just learning. I appreciate you. I don't care what they say. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here.
Message deleted. Okay,
everyone,
did she finish?
Have a good day. That's how I start my morning. That's a good way to start it. There was a lot of good advice here on how to
kill yourself.
how to move on, we covered addiction, we covered how to start your morning.
We covered a lot of deleted messages because we ruined it. Bitch has a receding hairline. She has poison darts for earrings. She has a necklace that she stole from some sort of thief, some sort of Indian thief.
Fuck off, they call me Trip. What name is that? What is going on?
This is great.
All right. Well, guys, I said it'd go bigger. We're going to have some trolls, and that's okay because we love each other, and we're going to continue to be supportive.
Are you?
Be a community. So
Are you?
Love you all. Have
Guess what?
Mwah. Bye.
Bam, you got a new subscriber in me, sweetheart. Well, that was shut down. By the way, she was going to keep going. Good job, guys. I'm very, very, very proud of you. I was asked her to kill herself. I think it was deleted 7 seconds later, Dennis says. I missed her advice on how to suck a BBC without choking. Oh, that's easy. You have to relax your throat muscle, Damien. Duh. Man, that was Attack the Gypsy segment. She's fucking, you will not trick my head, Gypsy. By the way, streamlabs.com/Daywave Radio. Text speech is on. Media uploads are on. If you want to help me out, that's how you help me out. I mean, you guys always help me out by taking down these little fags. But this is fun. This is fun. So we have, by the way, I'm contemplating going into this or not. That open Hangouts thing is back.
Direct.
Yeah.
It was, she flipped with fucking shit. But the idea that he came to it, it's like, well, my little prince, you know, he can't be wrong.
See, let me get to it.
Because I wonder how it works in school, like what one's able to ascertain about the curriculum.
By the way,
in advance, you know.
Yeah, they want to keep it more and more under wraps now that it's really pushing into some crazy
Owen just put up clips of... Wait, did he? Hold on. Sorry, this is more important. He did? Give me it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right. Clips.
All right. There's something called the Van Allen.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. Let me pop it up for you guys. Clip smarter than the average bear evolution. All right, he put 2 up. Let's watch this one first. Oh, I'm excited. Here we go.
I'm going to Steelman evolution.
Evolution needs no Steelman, but the physical universe and the reality of mathematics.
And just science in general, I always loved because there was an answer. And it turns out there isn't. Science requires as much faith as religion.
It doesn't. Science relies on either direct calculation based on mathematical axioms and consideration or observation of the universe.
In the beginning, there's primordial soup. And a lot of people have made the distinction that that's not evolution, that's something else, that's something Genesis or whatever, but that's not.
Abiogenesis.
In billions of years ago, on Earth, with amino acids clumping together.
So I think this is JF countering whatever he's saying.
They formed a single cell.
So amino acids did not clump together and form the cell. Amino acid clumped together.
All right. Hold on a second. Let's watch this one first.
All right. There's something called the Van Allen radiation belt. And when Buzz Aldrin was asked about it, he didn't know what it was. Well, what it is pretty horrifying. It makes it so that human beings, right now, they can't figure out how to get human beings through the Van Allen radiation belt, which circles our Earth.
The Van Allen radiation belt is just part of the Earth's magnetic field where particles tend to.
Oh, he got experts. It's great.
It's not around
he got
the
experts. He's
plane
interviewed
of the Earth,
experts.
It's
It's
around
great.
the magnetic equator.
No one could have known that no one can go to the moon. That we're in a prison called the Van Allen belt that no one will ever tell you because NASA. The reason this all works.
That's not true.
Is because it's a new religion.
What?
You know, out there in the cosmos, and it's all bullshit. We can't leave.
It's not enough to kill you that quickly. Even if they were to go through the center of the belt with the highest radiation flux, they're going through it in like an hour and a half. It's not a big deal. They would probably
It's not the Van Hagar belt.
15 rad piss all, basically like 3 or 4 years worth of background radiation exposure.
We still can't get through the Van Allen belt, guys.
It helps spin the Van Allen drive
There's
shaft.
two Van
Very
Allen
funny.
belts. There's one that's super. The first one is between 500 miles and 2,000. 500
Go ahead.
kilometers and 2,000 kilometers. Most satellites. I'm not a flat earther. Most satellite. Not that I have any disrespect to those guys. They have some compelling points, but most satellites are below that. 400 kilometers above space, but 500 to 2,000 is charged protons and all this shit that just rips flesh apart. Neutrons, stuff can just, it rips apart everything.
He's a fucking maniac.
Radiation belt isn't that radioactive. It's not the kind of radioactivity that is like unshieldable within the weight margins of something like a spacecraft. It's all shit trapped that's been vomited out by the sun. It's the solar wind that's trapped. It's solar particles.
Let me give this a like, obviously.
Mostly protons.
Everyone give this
but
a
it's
like,
also
by the way.
electrons,
Very
and
important.
there's like a small amount of antiparticles from like fucking interstellar bullshit. But they're charged particles, right? They're not like unreacting like gamma rays. They're not neutrons. They don't penetrate for shit. So,
dude, I love Porcelain, man. Porcelain doesn't play around. Like I first off, he's bigger than he is now. He's growing fast, but he's big. The fact that he gets these experts on to counter his fucking lunacy is amazing. It is fucking amazing. He's ripping apart. He doesn't just rip apart, make fun, because Porcelain's really good at making fun of these people, but he just dissects them down. He takes them apart piece by piece. Piece by piece, he takes them down. What up, Porcelain? These are just big brain cuts. The whole doc will be much more. No. I know it's low-cal milking. Trust me, I know, Porcelain. I'm excited for it. But I love this. I love this. Because my favorite thing for taking down a fucking pseudo-intellectual, is when you get somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about and rips them apart. This is fucking great. I'm sure the low-cal stuff will be hilarious, and I'm very excited for that documentary. But this right here is fucking great. It's taking everything he's saying and giving a scientific answer why he's a fucking idiot who read something on some sort of moon landing wiki. This is fucking great. Tim's an engineer and the smartest guy I know. Oh yeah, I could definitely tell Tim is smart. But this guy, again, he's literally not even smarter than an average bear. Closer says, dude, Porcelain, bravo, sir. So far, so good.
So like 1 million.
And I am very excited. My favorite thing about Porcelain Docs is when he transitions, the names that he comes up for them, the just smarmy way he delivers these names, the way he makes fun of them is so fucking funny. Like, I had to rewatch the Joe Matarese one a couple times because I missed things because I was laughing at the fucking thing.
Millimeter or like maybe half a centimeter if you want to get crazy of aluminum plate.
There's a lot of smarm in this. Hell, fuck yeah.
First of all, it stops.
By the way, you know that I rarely plug other people's Patreon. Porcelain deserves it. Go to Porcelain's Twitter. His Patreon's right there. Become a patron. This guy deserves money for what he's doing. There are people that we just played earlier. That fucking guy that took his niece to buy a fucking cock lollipop at Spencer's, 15 million views, and that guy does nothing. This Porcelain puts together documentaries better than shit I've seen on TV. Donate. Become a fucking patron. Seriously.
All the fucking beta particles, electrons, basically, and it stops almost all of the photons.
Buy that.
Thank you, John Smith. I appreciate it. What did you say? I'll read it. I just. All right. I've been eating too many nutrition bars. Well, then don't eat too many nutrition bars, John.
But yeah, just a thin sheet of aluminum is enough to shield probably like 50-60% of them.
Like Jewel-aluminum, am I right, guys? High five? No? Jewel-aluminum? Come on. All right, you're right. That wasn't that great.
That radiation, it's not nuclear reactor radiation that's penetrating like feet of fucking reinforced concrete.
It's nonsense. It's crazy. All right.
Yeah, it's watching. Look at this face. Look at his face. Watching somebody with this face. Watching somebody with this face tell you that that something's crazy is fucking amazing. It's crazy. It's just fucking crazy. Hey, Big Bear, why don't you brush your hair anymore? They ask me. Banned. Coddington Bear, you're banned. Everyone's banned. Reasonable explanation. It's nonsense. Exactly. It's just nonsense. You know, science is a joke. Jury's still out on science, guys.
After that, you have another Van Allen radiation belt that goes like 40,000 kilometers, and it's impossible to gauge, so you can't even fly around it.
Now, again, the Van Allen radiation belt, was that the one where they did I Can't Drive 55 or Jump? Because I do get confused between the two.
The Earth is tilted, so you have basically there's something called the ecliptic plane, and then you've got the celestial plane. The magnetic.
I'd buy that for $1.
Enjoy my overdraft.
What? I don't want you to overdraft. I can't. Come on. Why you gotta make me feel bad? I don't want you to overdraft your account. Come on, you're gonna pay $30 to give me $10 or whatever you want me to give me. So I'll give $15. Thank you, the Owls. I appreciate it.
Equator and the geologic equator are different. They're off by like a number of degrees. So when they were orbiting the Earth in their translunar injection parking orbit, they basically are able to.
Tofu McBear, Owen's the gatekeeper against future space colonization. He's calling a lot of shit we do daily impossible. Yeah, man, it's like Big Bear. Hey, how did they? So okay, and I I want to understand this. So he's saying that, if I'm listening to Owen correctly, he's saying that there's a Van Allen radiation belt, but there's two of them. Okay, fine. The satellites are just past the first one. The second one has more radiation. So then he's saying we didn't go to the moon. Does he then think that the Mars rover's not on Mars right now? Does he think it's filming somewhere in Arizona? Because that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, and by the way, he's going down a flat Earth thing. I was listening yesterday. He was live and he was rambling, and I guess he was going to debate somebody about flat Earth if I picked up his ramblings correctly. And he was asking his chat room to give him evidence on why the world is round. But then I think he's just convinced himself that the Earth is flat. I believe. Watch it yesterday. He was like, "That's not evidence. That's not evidence. They got a lot of good points. It's not." He's going to talk himself into the Earth being flat. Watch. Fucking watch. If he hasn't already.
To boost out of Earth's orbit.
Technically, it's the same belt, but it had different lead singers. 3 lead singers, actually. Because remember that third guy that came in that was terrible? I forget his name.
And miss almost all of...
Closer. He's not just stupider than the average bear. He's literally stupider than some mentally retarded people.
The Van Allen radiation belt. It's basic understanding. Like they were talking about these belts of radiation for decades before the fucking they launched the Apollo.
Researchers from the
Here we go. Oh, I love when it look crazy he looks.
Of Amsterdam doubted the rock was from the moon and began testing. The test concluded it was petrified wood.
The fucking moon rocks being made out of wood. I don't remember where that story came from, but I think it is true. I've heard this story from a bunch of people. But if I had to guess, I would say it's some retarded bureaucrat or diplomat. It's like, I'm going to do a nice thing for the stupid Dutch lady. Fucking give her a damn moon rock. It's fucking... Google image a petrified piece of wood. It's fucking hilarious.
But this is what I found fascinating. While working his farm near Lebanon, Ohio, he was jumping off the back of a grain truck and his wedding ring got caught in the wheel, tearing off the tip of his finger. That's a CIA move.
What? What does... Maybe I'm missing the context here. What's a CIA move? The guy's finger got stuck and he lost. So basically, like, people that work at factories, I actually know a few people in my family who were, well, a couple people in my family worked at factories, and they cut the tips of their finger off because of machinery. They get stuck. Is my family in the CIA? No. I'm really trying to understand. Are double amputees, is it the less limbs you have, does that make you more of a CIA person? Was Christopher Reeves in the CIA? He couldn't use arms or legs. How the fuck does this work? A very common industrial injury is CIA because it happened to Neil Armstrong. Yeah, you're right. No, you're Neil Armstrong. People lose fingers all the time. It's terrible, but it happens. All right, sorry. I'll keep playing. That was a new one for me. That put me for a fucking loop.
What the fuck does that mean? It's a CIA move?
I'm so glad this Timothy guy has had the same reaction we all did. This Timothy guy had the same reaction we all did. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Basically, he doesn't know what ring degloving is. It's one of the most common industrial accidents. It's when your ring gets caught in a piece of machinery and it tears your finger skin off.
It does. That's why, by the way, that's why I got, well, not because of that, but for several reasons. I got the silicone wedding ring. That way, you know, if anything happens, you can just cut it off. Like, people get these titanium rings that you can't cut, and then the doctor have to cut their finger off instead of the ring.
Supposed to be like one of the worst things that can happen to you because it's very hard to like put all the blood vessels back together and like put your skin back on and shit.
I don't know. Like this new special that I'm releasing, you guys are gonna love it.
Is this another special where it's him at a Chuckle Hut with one camera and he's not even recording from the main? He's not even recording from like the main board. He's just recording the sound coming out of the speakers. Is that your special, Owen?
The whole premise is that I stopped watching porn and I replaced porn with conspiracy theory videos, which is true.
God, it really makes me question how much porn he was watching.
Fucking again, man. Thank you, Timothy. Fucking thank you. That's exactly what we said. It makes you wonder how much fucking pornography was he watching that he thinks somebody losing a finger is a CIA thing and the Van Allen belt is the reason we didn't go to the fucking moon. Fuck.
Because in order for the, you know, equal and opposite reaction to be to go this far into conspiracy bullshit, like he had so much like fucking cum rage. He must have been just fucking pumping his cock.
So they're brilliant and retarded simultaneously. They're so smart and innovative that they could send people to the moon, but yet they're so stupid they erased all the tapes. Like that.
Well, and I'm sure Timothy might explain it, but the stuff with erasing all the tapes, that happened often. Because back when this tape was expensive and you just didn't buy more tape, you just would grab tapes and you would reuse it. This is something that would happen all the time. That's why there's lost episode of The Honeymooners. That's why there's lost episodes of Doctor Who. That's why there's lost episodes of a bunch of things. Back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, even early 70s, tape was really, really expensive. So what would happen is these people would reuse the tapes. NASA reused tapes all the time. All the time. Now, of course, it was a dumb move to record of the moon landing. I'm not saying it wasn't. However, this would happen all the time. This is very common for this to happen.
NASA said that they reused the tapes because that's how liars operate. Liars have to go farther than they have to.
That was the most not self-aware statement I have ever seen. Liars have to go farther than they have to. Owen, you're the liar, bud. You're the one lying. You go further than you have to because you don't know what else to do. And your entire fan base is turning on you. Even Ben Coddington, Bear, who was like one of your OGs yesterday, you are ripping your entire fan base apart. And the hill you decided to die on, wasn't a free speech hill, okay? It wasn't Mr. He left Hollywood because he saw the child pedophilia stuff. I'll say this. The hill to die on, if you know so much about this inside pedophile stuff, if I knew all the stuff that you said was happening, all my videos would just be about trying to stop that. They wouldn't be about the fucking moon. The moon is not fucking kids in Dan Schneider's apartment. You fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. It's not, you know, Owens, he makes me laugh, but then he makes me angry. Everything about makes me laugh because he's stupid, not because he's funny. I don't think he's funny. Joe Rogan's a thumb. Sorry, he hasn't said it yet. He has to say every 5 minutes he has to remind you that Joe Rogan's a thumb.
That's how liars operate. Liars have to go farther than they have to.
Yeah, man, it's the fucking government. They fuck shit up all the time. They find stuff at NASA all the time. They find historical like videos, historical photographs, and it's all because it's filed in the wrong place. And by the way, in the government's defense, we're talking telemetry tapes, like literally like radar data.
Exact. Thank you. I'm so glad, Tim. That's not. So what? It's telemetry data.
Like we're not talking like fucking important history. It's not like they deleted a reel of Ansel Adams photography or something. It's just like telemetry, like radar data.
Dude, this is great porcelain, by the way. I'm fucking loving this. So far, I mean, the doc's gonna be great, but this just tearing down is so good. I guarantee you, if he hasn't seen this, he's gonna see it.
It's like if you looked at it, you would be like, "What the fuck is this?" It's just a string of numbers, like comma delimited numbers. So it's not like they lost the fucking footage of the moon landing. All that shit's recorded at a bunch of different broadcast studios. And not only that, but the tapes they were using. It's not like fucking reel-to-reel tape, like shitty, like iron oxide magnetic tape you would have in a fucking VHS player. It's like super high quality. It's like what they're using it's like barium oxide iron.
Yeah, he thought that they just went down to a CVS and bought those little cassette tapes and go, hey, that'll work. Send that to the moon. Send that to the moon. That'll be fine. Here you go. Little thing of Fujifilm. Here you go. I got you 2 things of Fujifilm. Make sure the flash is on. Akachunk. Akachunk. All right, everyone smile. Akachunk. Hold on, I got to change the film. Akachunk. Fucking up there. They sent the astronauts with disposable cameras to the moon. And they had him fucking process that a 1 hour photo. Oh.
Ferrite LTO tape. It's insanely expensive.
And by the way, tapes do work in space. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you. Case closed.
It's a big wide piece of tape. So yeah, they're gonna fucking reuse it.
The heat in space is very, very high.
It's a real intellectual. The heat in space is very, very high. Do you mean, let me help you, Owen, you fucking master writer. It's very hot in space. Is that what you meant to say, you fucking boob? And it's not, actually.
So what is the temperature in some of these zones? 2,000 degrees, right? So let me get the facts right here.
From where? From where? Moonfaking.org?
2,000 degrees. Where is it? Where? Oh, I don't have it open right now.
He thinks space is hot. No, listen. Hello, porcelain. Everybody knows that the vacuum of space is really hot. Hotspace.com. All right, I just went to the. Let me go. Hotspace.com is a gay porn site, porcelain. I'm not going to it. Hotspace.com is like one of those ads that come on before a Pornhub video. It's like, want to see my Hotspace ad? Just click here, hotspace.com, for the hottest Puerto Rican trannies. Hotspace.com.
But it's 2,000 degrees. It's very easy to look up. This isn't a conspiracy theory.
Again, he's making, I wouldn't say it's like an elementary school mistake, but it's fucking pretty embarrassing. He's confusing like thermal flux and fucking like absolute temperature. So the kinetic theory of temperature is you have a bunch of bouncing ping pong balls in a container and you're just measuring the momentum of all the ping pong balls in aggregate, and that's your temperature. What happens in space is you have like one ping pong ball in your container and it's going faster than shit because it just...
We need to get Owen back to this guy.
Thank you, Tofu.
I love porno.
Yes!
It's awesome. I love porno. It's freaking awesome. I love porno. It's awesome. Rotting my brain since the start of the century.
Aw, I was digging that. Oh, there goes.
Then I pop my porno stash out from my book bag. This is not awesome. Then my teacher walked past, looked down and saw two big round cheeks from a fat ass. That's definitely not awesome. Oh, yeah. Had to think fast when she picked it up. Oh, yeah.
I always tag my arguments with isn't it a conspiracy theory, just in case.
Just got shot out of the sun. The kinetic energy of that one ping pong ball is insanely high, but in reality, you would have to have a thermocouple like the size of a fucking grain of like dust or like a little tiny little speck of dust in order for it to transfer that energy onto a sensor and actually generate a reading like that. It's like inconceivably dumb to say that space is 2,000 degrees, you'll burn to death. It's really stupid.
I'm dead serious. This is happening right now.
What
it
is
requires 5 feet of lead to keep the radiation out.
This isn't a conspiracy theory, okay, guys? This isn't a conspiracy theory, all right? All right, this isn't a conspiracy theory, all right? The reason that there's lead, the reason that there's lead in space is because, look, I looked this up and said, you know, there's this planet called Krypton, right? And like when these people come to this planet, right? Like they can't see through lead, so they're just keeping the space wizards away. You know what I mean? They're keeping the space wizards away. Anyway, here's that Kryptonian nigger stole my bike. That Kryptonian nigger stole my bike. Everyone's banned. Sorry.
I gotta stop there. 5 feet of lead is fucking absurd. A nuclear reactor doesn't even have 5 feet of lead. They have about 4 feet of reinforced concrete. You could put 5 feet of lead in between you and a raging nuclear reactor. Like the fucking shielding in a nuclear submarine isn't 5 fucking feet. A fucking AP-1000 reactor, a big fatty pressurized water reactor, like the newest design, it doesn't even use 5 feet of concrete. I believe it's about 4 feet of concrete, and they take various aggregates and steel filings and they make the concrete really heavy.
This is fucking amazing.
5 feet.
So this is Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin. They're saying that they can't see the stars, and then the other guys are like, oh yeah, of course you can see the stars.
I'd buy that for $1.
In space there's lead, high temperature, in this song.
Ah! God damn it! I hate this song. I hate you. I hate you. Ay, 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 ay. Chiquitadi bomba.
Sabes que se va a fin. Ay, 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 ay. Hasta Saturday combin. Llega chica bomba. Chiquitadi bomba. Sabes que se va a fin.
I fucking hate you guys. There it is. Fucking hate you. Synchronized knee slap, Dr. Brody says.
Can see the stars from the moon, but there's a bunch of reasons why it's harder to see the stars. The moon is fully illuminated, and the lunar soil, the regolith, has like an almost perfect albedo, so the surface is just like a reflective white satin sheet. So there's a lot of light coming into your eye.
The fact that Royce knows the lyrics now says we play it too much.
And your eyes are like really dilated. So from what I understand, in order to see the stars on the moon, you'd have to basically like stare at the sky for like 30 seconds and adjust your eyes.
The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
So he said, we no longer have the capability of going to the moon. And you want me to show you again what that capability looks like. It looks like tape and, you know, just real basic cardboard and stuff.
This fucking interview he's holding up in the air like proof of some insane, like, aberration is stupid. The Apollo 5 doesn't meet today's standards for a man-rated spacecraft. It's comparatively, it's a far more dangerous spacecraft than even the space shuttle. The problem is that the F1 engines on the Saturn V rocket, they were fucking made by hand. You couldn't rebuild that thing even if you wanted to. It's not safe enough. The Saturn V had known structural like resonance issues.
Yeah, that's right. Because people remember when they got to the moon, they did it with basically calculators and protractors, you know?
Like it was prone to pogo oscillations. They had to like plan the fucking flight profile to minimize a lot of that shit. It just wasn't a modern spacecraft. They can't just fucking rebuild it. And it's utter retardation. And it is just evidence of his confirmation.
I don't know if Owen's losing entirely or maybe really putting on it. No, he's losing it entirely, and here's the why closer. Because he's banning too many people from his chat. You're banning people. He's banning people that make him money. So if he's banned people that have super chatted him $100. You know what I mean? Like maybe not at one time. Well, he does have at one. People that super chatted more than $100 in a day. Like if it was to make money, he wouldn't ban those people. He would make the money. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think he's going crazy. I don't think this is some sort of fucking for shekels thing.
Bias. He's just picking random stuff out of the air that he's probably found on Reddit.
As it punches into Earth orbit, Orion will jettison its launch abort system. The abort system is a safety feature designed to pull Orion and its crew out of danger if there were a problem with the rocket during ascent.
He did punch his dog and threw cans at... Dude, can we tell you, Porcelain, and that's the thing we were saying the other day, we were saying on RTC, like, we've played a lot of Owen stuff that's made people mad. I have never seen people more mad than when we play him throwing stuff at his dog. Like, people get fucking furious. So again, going back to what Closer said, why would you do something that would make people hate you and not give you money? Like, this isn't a good way to make money. You know what I mean?
It's a shakedown test. They're looking for fucking obvious issues. They're looking for electromagnetic interference. They're looking for radiation interference. You can have stray, fucking electrons that interfere with microcircuitry. You can actually have physical damage. Say a cosmic ray hits a hard drive platter. It can flip a bit on the hard drive platter, and you can have like one wrong bit. So it's important to like test all this crap out because you have to have enough redundancy and error correction and all.
Yeah, you don't want another Challenger
crap to be able to handle. And that's all part of radiation hardening.
60 years ago, we had it fine. It was all good. But now these are major challenges they have to accomplish.
So he's claiming that because they're talking about what the Orion capsule's doing and it's like shakedown test, he's basically claiming that they're bragging about all these issues they've overcome. It means that they've not done it before, right? That's his logic. It's the dumbest thing. Every fucking piece of satellite hardware that's new, they basically put it inside a cyclotron and they fucking vomit electrons. They call it man-rated.
Dude, this Timothy Manley guy is pretty fucking smart, man. I mean, he really, really knows his shit.
When something's rated to take men into space.
We have so much money now. The amount of money that NASA has versus what the United States government had in 1969 is unbelievable. Elon Musk said that he would start taking people to the moon. He immediately shut down the project. Why? Because he realized we never went to the moon.
No, that's not why he shut down the project. Let's see what Timothy says, but here's mine. He shut down the project because Elon Musk can't even create Model 3s. Do you understand what I'm saying? Elon Musk is a smart guy. You can't say he's not. But Elon Musk is very scatterbrained. He has all these ideas. Elon Musk is one of these guys that has all these ideas, but and he's smart, but he half finishes a lot of things. Like, oh, we're going to have a bunch of Model 3. Model 3s pre-orders. They made like fucking 200 of them when the orders were like 2,000 Model 3s. He's so scatterbrained that he puts these things. that he starts things and then he stops. He starts things, then he stops. Like, you know, maybe he wasn't spending time making a fucking flamethrower and focused on one thing, but he's that underground tube. Fucking 5 years ago, we were talking about that. And I said, in 2 years, we're going to have these underground super tubes. They're still not made. They're just a concept. A lot of the stuff he does are these concept things that he thinks are going to happen. But at the end of the day, he never finishes. He can't even make cars on time.
So basically, he's thinking that NASA has more money now than they did back then. But back then, NASA had like something insane, like 4% of the total federal budget. And today, it's less than 1%. Now, the federal budget has grown, obviously, so that's not totally fair. But if you do the inflation-adjusted math, they have about under 1/2 of what they were spending in 1965. But instead of sending probes to like every planet and like doing giant fucking space telescopes and cool shit, they're like, no, let's just build a space station. And by the way, it's going to cost $50 billion a year to keep in fucking space. So like, yeah, the ISS occupies a gigantic portion of their budget, and that's like a chunk of money they can't put into building a giant heavy rocket.
Okay, we also have the technology to see the surface of the moon very clearly. Amateurs can now...
Here we go. I know what he's going to say. Why don't you see the flag?
I'll look up to the moon and get that close to it, and there's none of our stuff is up there. You might be able to see a crater that's called a landing site. You can't see any of the vehicles because they left the moon car thing up there. They didn't bring it home.
Yes, I'm not going to listen to Timothy, who's an engineer. I'm going to listen to the guy who called the lunar rover a moon car. I'm going to listen to the guy sitting in his backyard, setting his curtains on fire and punching his dog, who can't even remember that it's called the lunar rover. He called it a moon car. He called it a moon car. What a fucking idiot this guy. He called it a moon car.
You think they attached a little trailer?
Yeah, you can't see the fucking thing because you would need a telescope on Earth the size of fucking Delaware.
You can't see. I like that portion. You can't see the vehicles. Sorry, I misstepped them.
You need an enormous telescope, and to resolve an object that small, you would need
fucking owls. That moon cricket stole my rover. He walks into a space diner. Hey, 2 moon crickets stole my rover.
Need a lens or a mirror that's so impossibly large that it's like beyond.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, Oka-Trash.
What did the policeman say to his belly button?
What?
You're under a vest. Everyone tip the morning Cuban.
Your dad jokes are getting out of hand, my friend. But thank you.
Scope of fucking mankind's engineering skills. But they do have pictures of it from orbit. The Japanese put a reconnaissance orbiter that just takes pictures and shit. And you can see it like clear as day.
And then, so they go to the moon with less calculating power than a calculator.
Less calculating power than a calculator.
And with one iron rod, they shoot back a live TV footage through 290,000 miles of empty space and through the Van Allen belt. Okay, that's not possible.
They are sending... They are sending footage right now from fucking Mars to Earth. What the fuck are you talking about, Owen?
Okay, so this is so fucking absurd and dumb. I cannot. I mean, to claim it's a fucking iron rod. What spaceship have you seen in science fiction that doesn't have a parabolic dish or some exotic looking antenna? The only antenna I can conceive of that might look like an iron rod, it's called like a axial mode helical antenna. It's basically just another directional antenna, like a Yagi antenna. They work better with like a high frequency.
Yeah, JJ Stoner's right. This morning I just read that we heard some more radio signals coming in. It was for a millisecond, but it was pretty much radio signals. So what are you talking about?
Like microwaving up. That might look like a rod, and in fact, one of the scientific payloads they deployed at the surface of the moon had a axial mode antenna on it, so maybe he's looking at that. The lunar lander had a bunch of little radar dishes on it.
Excuse me, it's not called the lunar lander. All right? It's called the moon house, and it has the moon car in it. And you have a moon dog and your moon family, and then you broadcast from your moon porch, and then your moon wife divorces you and go lives with some big dick alien in Jupiter.
2 of them are they're radar dishes. They're for ranging to the command module and the service module.
The moon RV.
Basically reconnect up and then go back to Earth. The service module has 4 little fucking parabolic dishes to communicate and to broadcast the signal from the surface of the moon.
Anyway, the Van Wilder belt was better because Ryan Reynolds was in it. The sequel wasn't great, but the Van Wilder belt was good. Was crazy because it was Ryan Reynolds trying to get into space. He didn't want to leave space cool because he wanted a party.
The LEM had what's called a Yagi antenna. So it's got a Yagi antenna on a gimbal, and that thing can aim at the Earth. So it's got a directional antenna. Granted, it's not sophisticated. It's not a...
Oh, you're right. It was called the Van Dyke belt. See, here's the Van Dyke.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, AutoShed. Here's how that Van Dyke belt works. Okay, so see, the reason is that spaceships can't get in there is because there's an ottoman, and the spaceship keeps tripping over it. He keeps tripping over it, and that's why we can't get to space. That's just a fact, folks. I think everybody knows that. I think everybody is not as stupid, and you'll be banned if you don't think that that's true. Okay, you piece of shit. It's becoming hard for me to watch you and Mersh live again. Take these shekels. God bless porcelain. Thank you, AutoShed. I appreciate it.
Super giant dish, but it doesn't have to be. And this is the thing with communicating the stuff in space. Thankfully, you can put all of the highly sensitive, heavy, complicated equipment on the ground. So it doesn't matter if the spacecraft is broadcasting a weak signal, maybe like 500 watts. It doesn't matter because your shit that's on the ground is so fucking sensitive and so powerful that you can still communicate with it.
If you've ever seen a TV station, which I've been at, morning TV, that's my whole career.
Not anymore.
So you go there, they have a giant dish with giant amounts of energy, and that is 50 fucking years later, right? But apparently not the moon lander. They had one little iron bar.
Even back then, they had 70-meter wide dishes that are the size of a football field. They collect a large cross-section of the sky, and they...
Fucking Fergus McLeod's right. They can broadcast TV out of a fucking van.
Reflected off that dish onto a what's called a waveguide. But yeah, the
the windowless van belts.
Antennas they have on the Earth are what are sensitive. Like the stuff up there doesn't have to be powerful because you've got an insanely. I can't even explain how sensitive they are. Some of these beam waveguide antennas that NASA runs, they have a signal gain of 60 fucking decibels. And for anybody that's not familiar with what the fuck that means, it's equivalent to being able to amplify a signal 1 million times.
Dude, Boris, that's the end of it. Porcelain, bravo, my friend. Bravo. By the way, everybody go give it a like, and also this will give him a view. Please go give him a like. That was fucking well done, sir. Very well done. Destroying him like that is the best way with somebody who is way smarter than him. Am I going to believe Timothy Manley, or am I going to believe Owen Mooncar Benjamin? My cell phone has a giant antenna. Fantastic. I posted the link in there. Everyone give him a like for real. And subscribe. And fucking become a patron of this guy. What else does he need to do? That's a good point. Mitch says, okay, I'm all for swearing and stuff, but when you're trying to explain something with science and correctness and whatnot, maybe try not to say fuck all the time. Yeah, dude, Big Bear, people ask me, it's like, why the fuck did the moon car didn't land on the moon? And I'm like, it just makes sense. They're fucking with us, the wizards. I'm going to believe the guy who's just wizards. That's the guy you want me to believe, the guy who's just fucking wizards all the time? I'm a real skeptic. All dead astronauts are living as teachers, really. Yeah, they are. It's a very good look. The space station is not even there either. I mean, I again, using his logic, This is why I believe, especially the path I saw he's going down yesterday. This is why I believe he's going to get into the flat Earth stuff, because it's a slippery. If you start believing that we have the Van Allen belt and we can't have satellites in there, do you not understand that then the next thing is going to be that we have planes, because the flat earthers believe we have planes driving back and forth. By the way, just from yesterday's stream, he had his wife again to prove they're fine.
Hands on, so that we show how much we love our significant other with a meaningless pebble. Those are the good ones.
I heard a stat that all the diamonds in the world would fill up an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and that's how many diamonds are in the world.
Well, that stat is wrong. Fucking your wife's not smart either. No, that stat is not true. As a matter of fact, the diamond companies hoard the diamonds and keep the supply low. That way they could sell them for more money. It's pretty well known that the Bears and stuff like that, not the Bears, the diamond people. They hoard the diamonds and they don't process them, so they keep the supply. They artificially keep the supply low. That way they could sell it for more money. Stupid.
Diamonds are bullshit. Gold is valuable. Silver is valuable. Platinum is valuable. Copper is valuable. Diamonds are total bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I agree that diamonds aren't, but here's the thing with a diamond, though. Diamonds are valuable. They're not in the way of a wedding ring, of course, in gold, but diamond tip drills, diamonds are very huge in lasers. Diamond tip drills are very expensive, and for surfaces you can't get through, those are one of the most expensive things you could get, is a diamond tip drill. So what are you talking about?
You can make them in a lab.
Did you say a pearl?
Yes, you can make diamond in a lab. Yes, everybody knows you can make diamonds in a lab. Why? So?
Pearls are valuable.
To me, like a pearl and a diamond.
You can make pearls in a lab as well.
Very similar.
Pearls theoretically shouldn't be that valuable.
And why is he dressed like fucking Long John Silver's mascot? What is this about? What's he wearing that for? He looks like a fucking retard.
Because you can get a lot of oysters to work for you. It's almost like
to work for you.
Yeah.
You have to sign a contract, like a
illegals.
You have to contract
illegals.
Them out.
Yeah, there's a border wall in the ocean.
Oh, see, this is even his comedy. His comedy isn't even funny. His comedy isn't even funny.
English.
Yeah, like Eric Nimmer may be more American nationalist than me, because even though he's black.
Well, Eric Nimmer is definitely, from what we're seeing, didn't really serve in the military now, did he? At least not the Marines, at least from what we're seeing. But we'll see. Maybe we're all wrong.
Someone hopped a fence. You know, it's like my Scandinavian shit is...
This is the one on Flat Earth. Okay, thank you.
So serious.
Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. This is what I was looking for. That way I won't have to scroll through this whole stupid video. Here we go.
He couldn't stand the sight of me. I'll drink it. Bye, love. Bye. She couldn't stand the sight of me.
Here we go. Flat Earth stuff.
Sling Blade. I feel weird without Coddington. Well, he dug his own grave.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he really did ban Coddington, because people were saying it might have been a fake Coddington. I think at about 50-50 of the last video, he talks about Nimmer being shot at in Afghanistan. Okay, well, I still have that open. I'll get to that after this.
He literally has the password. He can fix it. Oh, and talk more Flat Earth. This is the thing I want.
Coddington Bear, by the way, the guy who's been an avid defender of him. An avid defender of him. He got banned. I don't know exactly what he did, because maybe somebody I'm sure knows. What did he do to get banned?
I want to ask the Round Earth people to explain to me.
Round Earth people? You mean like normal people?
if the Earth is spinning at 700 miles an hour, 1,100 miles an hour, whatever, why isn't the air spinning? And before you answer real fast and say, oh, it's all relative, it's all the same shit, the higher you go in the air, the less atmosphere there is until there's almost no atmosphere. Like 40,000 feet up, there's almost no atmosphere. So where is the break where you get away from the atmosphere in which it's no longer relative?
He's just saying nonsense. Why isn't the air spinning? Swally says.
This is a lot harder than I expected, proving that the Earth is round.
Give me a second here, guys. Just give me one moment here. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry.
There's wind? No, there isn't. There's a 100-mile-an-hour wind at the at certain levels, like the jet stream. It's fucking weird. It is way, way, way harder. The jet stream's 100 miles an hour. You ever see 100-mile-per-hour winds? Yeah, 1,000 miles per hour ain't happening. Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucked up. When someone just said, dude, gravity.
Yeah, dude, but like, what even is gravity, bro? That's what he sounds like.
What does that mean? So, if the Earth is spinning 1,100 miles an hour, and the atmosphere somehow miraculously is attached to the Earth, is that?
I showed this clip to Timothy Manley, and he replied with, why don't the stars fly all over the fucking sky if the Earth is spinning at 1,100 miles per hour? Same fucking question. What a retarded faggot.
Is that, what kind of friction is that? Sliding friction is when the molecules are touching, so sliding.
This is what happens when you get a Wikipedia education.
Friction is moving it along, right? Fine. When you go up enough, there's no more atmosphere. So you are now just, like if you're in a hot air balloon that goes up 30,000 miles, there's no atmosphere. So why isn't the Earth flying by?
Do you understand how orbiting something works? How orbiting works? Do you understand? How when something orbits something, even if you're past the atmosphere, if you're close enough to Earth's gravitational... By the way, I'm not a scientist. I'm not pretending to be smarter than him. But this is middle school shit. Right? At least high school shit. Even when you leave the atmosphere, you're still in Earth's orbit. You know? Earth, because it is spinning, has a gravitational pull to it. Centrifugal force, it's pulling stuff towards it. It's gravitational pull. So things are falling as fast as the Earth is moving, which causes an orbit around it. That's how it works. You fucking moron. If it's spinning, then how come when we jump and land in the same place? Answer that, retards.
Stop talking about this? Now you're banned.
Banned. Another banned.
Why don't you join Coddington Bear? The fuck out of here.
So the Coddington Bear thing was a joke? Sure doesn't seem like it.
No one needs your shit. There's no wind because we are in a vacuum. We both know that doesn't make any sense. And
What?
I'm not a flat Earth person.
You fucking sure seem like it, Owen.
I want someone to fucking explain that to me. Atomic density? Saying words don't explain anything. Just
saying words don't explain anything. Says the man who's trying to convince me that we didn't go to the moon. Saying words don't explain anything. That's what you're just saying words, Owen. Frictional. It's a frictional thing. Algorithms. You're just fucking word salads. You're not saying anything.
Atomic density. Friction. I just said that. There's several types of friction. That friction would be the
He's apparently debating a flat earther today. Okay, and that by the end of today, he'll believe in the flat Earth. Or I'm gonna make a prediction. By the end of today, he will say, you know, I'm not a flat earther, but you know, he brought up a lot of good points. It's just, you know, you got to do more research. You can't close your mind. Watch, mark my words. That's what's gonna happen.
Sliding friction, where it's two objects touching each other, kind of like two boards. You have to go at a certain speed. If you go too fast, you slip, right? So if you go at the right speed, you carry the other board with you. We have molecules of the atmosphere, and if it's attached to our spinning shit, fine. You go up 40,000 feet, there's no atmosphere, none. It's basically a vacuum. So
it's not basically a vacuum. It's a vacuum.
Where do you pop out of that situation? The jet stream, that's 100 miles an hour, not 1,100. And when you're out of the atmosphere, when you're going west to east or east to west, I can't remember which way, why is the Earth not flying by?
Well, see, that's why they've been trying to develop, and actually, I think they're almost done with it. From what I understand, the Virgin guy, they're working on a spaceship that actually kind of does that, they say you get from New York to LA in an hour. Basically, the ship pops through the atmosphere, and then moves forward. But since there's no restriction, you're still in orbit, but since there's no restriction, you could just go like this, and while the Earth's moving, you could land back. You could land in like 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours, I believe, from New York to LA. So what are you fucking talking about, Owen?
Underneath you. You're not in that anymore. So far, no one's been able to explain that to me, which is fucking weird.
No, I fucking hate this guy.
When you look at the
Here, Owen. Here, fucking Owen. You goddamn moron. Here.
Footage of astronauts in space. They seem to float around the capsule, seemingly free of influence of gravity. However, they're still really near Earth. The International Space Station orbits at only about 400 kilometres, 250 miles above the surface. Drawn to scale, you can see it's not really that much further from the centre of mass than you are. The force between two objects, in this case the astronaut and the Earth, is the gravitational constant by the mass of the first object by the mass of the second
Richard
object
Branson, yes.
divided by the square of the radius. This means that on the International Space Station, you'd still have 88.5% of the force of gravity acting on you that you'd have on the ground. So why, A, do you not fall back down, and B, what's with all the floating? The answer to A is that they are falling. It's just that they're moving so fast they keep missing the ground.
That's what I said earlier.
A good way to picture this is to imagine a giant cannon. The ball it fires off goes a little way before being pulled back down to Earth by the force of gravity. Now, if you increase the velocity of the cannonball, it would go a little further before it's pulled back down, and so further and further, till it eventually misses the ground completely.
Those are just letters, bro. They don't mean anything.
Completely, and it's in orbit. Gravity is essentially bending the straight line path of the cannonball into a circle.
There's your answer, Owen.
There it would stay going round and round, as there isn't any noticeable drag from the atmosphere at the altitude of the ISS. There is a little, which is why they have to boost.
Yeah, man, but math is a lie, you know? Math is just wizardry, dude. People use numbers and force and geometry for just wizardry, dude.
Their orbit every now and again. As you can see here, it gradually gets slowed down by air resistance and drops to a lower orbit. So they have to speed it up every month or so to move it back to a higher
Cannons don't exist, Evil Eric says.
Orbit.
Richard Branson. More like Richard Band, son. Porcelain says, exactly. Somebody answered his frantic plea with the word gravity in the chat, and he stared at the MacBook like a Neanderthal looking for that. Said, what does that mean? Yeah, he's an idiot. There's your answer, Owen. There's your answer, you fucking moron. You fucking idiot.
Weird. Please comment on it. I would
and then I'll ban you. Comment on it and I'll ban you if I don't like it.
Love to stay a globe Earth person, because being a flat Earth person is another level of ostracism that I really don't want at all.
Yeah, you're right. Because you're not crazy enough as it is. But here comes a but. Here comes a but.
So please, for the
have another Bloody Mary. Who gives a fuck?
The love of God, someone fucking explain to me why, when you leave the Earth's atmosphere, does the Earth not at that point appear to be going 1,100 miles an hour underneath you?
But we just explained it because you're close to the center of mass.
Please. And I'm here's another one. Why do flights not go around the poles?
Is he serious? Is he fucking serious?
Please explain this to me, because I do not like where the logic is taking any of this. It's not fun. It's actually incredibly isolating. And I don't
listen to these words. Incredibly isolating. This motherfucker is isolating himself, but he's blaming you.
I don't want it at all. The last thing I need in my life is to be given another label that makes me look insane.
What else can I say? What can you say to this? I don't want another label that makes me look insane, but here we go, boys. He's going to Leroy Jenkins right into another insane thing. Here it comes.
That sounds awful. Someone said not flat. Well, please fucking tell me how you can go up into near-Earth orbit and stay still, and the Earth is not flying by.
I've already explained it to you, Owen. A rudimentary search on Google will bring up several videos on how that's happening. Owen, you fucking nut job.
If it's spinning on a...
You know what the problem is, and I said it earlier with this porcelain doc, is that porcelain at some point needs an endpoint just to stop it, because if not, it's going to become porcelain's Chinese democracy. Because every time you think he can't get worse, he gets worse. You know what I mean? Every time you think that he can't get crazier, he gets crazier. It's going to be 14 years. Porcelain's going to be sitting like fucking Hughes with a big beard and nails, just typing away while they come and feed him pudding because his brain's gone, because he's been trying to analyze this psychopath and be like, I can't release the doc. Owen just said the Earth is flat. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't do it. I have to keep going. And I don't blame him. Because this is every time you think you're done, you're not done. You're just not done.
A goddamn axis. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't explain it, can you? The fuck?
But he's not a flat earther, guys.
Inertia. That doesn't mean a goddamn thing, and we both know it.
Inertia doesn't mean a goddamn thing, and we both know it. Inertia.
Inertia. Someone just says inertia. You don't think I know about inertia?
No, honestly, Owen, no. I think you don't know about inertia. I think you're drunk, and I think you don't know about it. I think you are arguing like every idiot at a bar who's had too much to drink. You don't think I know enough about inertia? Holy fuck, man. The levels of insanity that this guy has reached are mind-blowing. He does need to get help soon, Trip. I agree. He needs to slow down or he will get aggressive and violent and he will think it's justified to do so. I agree. Look, man, this is somebody on a path to insanity. And it's funny because a lot of the bears that he's banned have been coming over here and they're going, man, I'm really sorry. You talk to people that go, I'm trying to change my name now. I know I'm still Faggot Bear or whatever it's called. And I feel bad for those people because, you know, they made a hero out of this guy and it turned out he was a fucking nut job. He looks like he's broadcasting from the boat in Jaws. That's fucking, you're so true. Smile, you son of a bitch. The moon has white eyes, like a doll's eyes. When we landed on the moon, Buzz Aldrin's eyes went to the back of his head. And when you get there, the Van Allen belt is a ripping and a chomping at ya. What do you want me to do? You want me to open up? You want me to open up that little Buzz Aldrin boy and have all the moon rocks fall over my 4th of July parade? I don't think so. Jesus Christ. Bear refugee camp here. Dave Western Echo. Taking photographs of people steals your soul, and that's a fact. You don't think I know what inertia means, Dennis? Gravity? Good luck. Good luck with gravity, man. Huh? Good luck with gravity. Huh? What does that even mean, man? Daywave exile the refugee barricades. We have a shanty town here. We don't take black bears. Yeah, look, what we have. Look, grizzlies are fine. Polar bears, top of the list. Polar bears, you're in. Black bears, I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching you, buddy. No mulatto bears either. Fuck, man. How about bipolar bears? Well, fucking Owen is a bipolar bear. What about Harry? No. See, now Alan, you're bringing up gay sex stuff. And come on, no black bears and no gay bears. Pandas are at the top of the list. Pandas are not at the top of the list. Pandas are half black and white. They're mulatto bears. They don't fit in either with the white bears or the black bears. They're ostracized by all the bear communities. Spirit bears are okay. I prefer pole dancing bear. Well, pandas aren't even really bears. Still better than black bears. No, pandas are bears. They really are bears. They're just, not cool bears. They're gay bears. They're fucking karate chop bears. What about otters? Otters aren't bears. Panda bears are juggalo bears. That's fair. Boomer bears donate. Boomer bears are koala bears. Dusty Bogan's a koala bear. All right, my mate Owen Benjamin's talking about the moon. Right. So anyway, me and my mate, we were looking through a telescope, right? And we didn't see the flag. So we were assuming that nobody went to the moon, especially no Sheilas. Right? Koalas aren't bears. They're called koala bears, all right? I think I know what a bear is, okay? Sloth bears. Sloths aren't bears. Koalas are marsupials. Sargon vagina. You don't think I know that? You don't think you think I know the koalas are marsupials? You don't think you know that? You and I both know that means nothing. All right, we know. All right. Fucking. So anyway, Royce, thanks. Now I'll be furious for the rest of the day. I'm so sorry. Look, I woke up with a goddamn headache. I'm getting caller. Hi, caller. Who's this? Hi, caller.
Hey, Big Bear.
Hey, what's up, Big Bear?
I brought my piano.
Nice.
Hey, Amy, look, can you grab my guitar, Amy? George!
Oh, fuck, that was good. Amy, give me my guitar. Thanks, love. The Owen impressions are getting better and better and fucking better. Leave George alone. By the way, one of my favorite people is the fake Amy that calls. Amy, man, the one who plays she's so good. She's so good at playing a terrified wife. It's amazing. Bernstein Bears are the original pre-Mandela effect. Don't even start me on that. Okay, I always thought it was Bernstein Bears too. I always thought there was these Jew bears. Berenstein Bears. Stain Bears. That's really good. Hey, it's Big Bear. You have to run out of breath during every sentence. That's how you know you're doing it. You have to sound like you're running out of breath. Hey, Big Bear. What's going on, Big Bear? Hey, they've been asking me, what's gravity? I know what gravity is, okay? You're banned. Banned. Coddington does Owen's YouTube stuff. But I thought he was banned. So how can Coddington do Owen's YouTube stuff if he's fucking banned into obscurity, like Mr. Cumia says? Talk about obscurities. Talk about somebody who no one gives a fuck about anymore is Anthony Cumia. Poor guy, man. Not poor guy. He's a piece of shit. But nobody cares about him anymore. He's just become a nothing. He's become a goddamn relic. Hi, caller. Who's this?
This is Coddington Bear, and I just wanted you to know that you were against the FBI.
Oh, boy.
I've been out shooting in the desert with my ex-Marine friends who broke my ass. Let me tell you, you're messing with some of the greatest supporters of Israel in this fucking beautiful country when you fuck with us bears.
So people are like, hey, Big Bear, why did you ban Coddington Bear?
It was just a bit.
It was a bit.
I can totally get back in any time. You didn't change the password on me or anything.
Oh, fucking, that's so good for you, Coddington Bear. God, I love all the fake bears calling in are my favorite.
All right, and also look up the $40 million resort for hobbits being built in South Knoxville by an eccentric millionaire.
$40 million resort for hobbits. I will look it up, my friend.
It's a hobbit themed park for midgets, yes.
Awesome.
Thank you, bye.
Thanks, dude. Later. $40 million hobbit resort, eh? Well, let's see. I don't know if I have time to get to it today, depending on how long it is, but I get to it tomorrow. Let's see. Hobbit Resort. It must see New Zealand Hobbin Resort. Let's see. 40 million. Live in the house in a resort in Antapot. Live in a resort Hobbit house. He built a real life Hobbit house. He built hold on. Let me see. Hobbit Resort. 5 places. Hobbit Resort is 15 reviews. Oh, yeah, it is a thing.
Benjamin.
Hey, what's up? You're on with the Big Bear.
Hey, this is Dusty Bogan.
Oh, here we go. What's up, Dusty?
Well, I would like to say I would like you to stop picking on Owen Benjamin.
Oh,
quite frank.
And why is
quite frankly?
Why is
quite
that?
Rude.
Why is that? Are the Sheilas getting mad at you?
Yes, sir.
fucking Dusty Bogan. Are you wearing your MAGA hat right now, or your Make Australia Great Again hat right now?
Yes, sir, I am. And in fact, I would like you to just please bugger off with Owen.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's good. What I'll talk about instead is Gavin McGinnis. What do you think?
Oh, you little shit.
Fucking all right, Dusty, later. That was fucking great. Is Dusty becoming English? That was good. Bugger off on Owen. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously. Oh, man. There's a few minutes left. Hey, maybe Joe Matarese wants to call in, too. Have all of our fucking road gallery call in. Hey, this is Joe Matarese. We didn't go to the moon. It's the Dusty Bogan. It's very important. Oh, we'll have Dusty on. We're working on it. We have so much stuff we have to do, but we'll definitely get him on. He'd be fun to be on. I think he'll end up liking us. Did we cure your headache? Yeah, no, my headache does feel better. He was trying to contribute to the show. What's all your excuses? I think I know who called in. Royce, have you checked out the AAF, the new football league? I have. As a matter of fact, you know why I know I've checked it out? Because of the Monsters in the Morning had like the owner in there talking about the new AAF team in Orlando. So I did. So trust me, I did. As a matter of fact, this is crazy, right? But I actually have footage, and you guys are going to be really, quick. I have actual footage that proves I have actual footage that proves that Owen is right and that it's Wizards. And I could actually point it out to you right here. Here, hold on. Here you go. I will actually show you guys that Owen's right, and it's actually the moon thing is a wizard thing. This is footage. So try not to share with a bunch of people because, you know, this is exclusive stuff, okay? Here it is. This is Owen confronting the moon. This is the final stages of Owen confronting the moon. Watch. This is nuts, guys. This is crazy. Seriously. There's Owen right there. There he is. Now watch him confronting the moon. This is nuts, okay? Look at that. See? I told you. Owen wasn't wrong. Look, there's the moon right now coming to get Big Bear because he was talking shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here it comes. There goes Owen's house. There it goes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, they're destroying Owen's house. Amy, come in. The moon's attacking me, Amy. Amy, the moon's attacking me, Amy. Oh. Is that real? Yeah, dude, it's 100% real. For real. That really happened. It's crazy that's what happened. That moon got teeth, yo. Yeah, because it turned around. The dark side of the moon has teeth. Sorry, the African-American side of the moon has teeth. Guys, tell me more about this Hobbit Village theme park. I will. We'll do it later. That's raw video because I got to hop off because I got fucking shit I got to do. It's about my time anyway to hop off. Thank you, everybody. Again, I can't stress this enough. Subscribe to Porcelain. Become a patron. He's earned it. His stuff is great. I can't wait for the documentary. Thank you for supporting us, Porcelain. We do appreciate it. I'll be back in 4 hours with Revenge of the Sis. Obviously, you know I'm going to be here. Gonna do some prep and get not like the AIDS drug prep, like prep for the show. Thank you, everybody. I will see you guys in, like I said, 4 hours. Get stuff done. Go have some lunch. And I'm going to ask you, if you watched this today, just give it a quick like and a quick subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And have a wonderful, fantastic, sexy, and erotic day wave.